Jacob returns to Bethel. Ready? Chapter 35 in Genesis. Verse 1. Then God said to Jacob, go up to Bethel and settle there, and build an altar there to God, who appeared to you when you were fleeing from your brother Esau. So Jacob said to his household and to all who were with him, and build an altar there to God, who appeared to you when you were fleeing from your brother Esau. So Jacob said to his household and to all who were with him, get rid of the foreign gods you have with you. You purify yourselves and change your clothes. Then come, let us go up to Bethel, and I will build an altar to God, who answered me in the day of my distress, and who has been with me whenever I have gone. So they gave Jacob all the foreign gods, their head and the rings in the ears, and Jacob buried them under the oak of Shechem. Then they set out, and the terror of God fell on the towns all around them, so that no one persuaded them. Jacob and all the peoples with him came to Luz. This is Bethel in the land in Canaan. He built an altar, and he called the place El Bethel, because it was there that God revealed himself to him when he was fleeing from his brother. New Deborah, Rebecca's nurse, died and was buried under the oak outside Bethel. So it was named Allon Bacuth. After Jacob returned from Padan Aram, God appeared to him again, blessed him. God said to him, your name is Jacob, but will no longer be Jacob. Your name will be Israel. So he named him Israel. And God said to him, I am God Almighty. Be faithful and increase in all numbers. A nation and a community of nations will come from you, and kings, and will among with descendants. The land I gave to Abraham and Isaac I also give to you. And I will give this land to your descendants after you. Then God went up from him at the place where he had talked to him. Jacob set up a stone pillar at the place where God had talked with him, and he poured out a drink offering on it. He also poured oil on it. Jacob called the place where God had talked with him Bethel. The death of Rachel and Isaac. Chapter 35, verse 16. Then they moved on from Bethel, while they were still some distress from Ephrath. Rachel began to give birth and had a great difficulty. And as she was having great difficulty in childbirth, and midwife said to her, don't despair, for you have another son, as your Bethel as she breathed her last. And she was dying, and she named her son Ben-Oni, but his father named him Benjamin. So Rachel died and was buried on the way to Ephrath. This is Bethlehem. Over her tomb, Jacob set up a pillar, and to the day that pillar marks Rachel's tomb. Israel moved on again and pitched his tent beyond Migdal Eder. While Israel was living in the region, Reuben went in and slept, and his father's concubine Bilhah, and Israel heard of it. Jacob had 12 sons, the sons of Leah. Reuben, the firstborn of Jacob, Simeon, Levi, Judah, Issachar, and Zebulun. The sons of Rachel, Joseph and Benjamin. The sons of Rachel's servant Bilhah, Dan and Naphtali. The sons of Leah's servants, Zilpah, Gad, and Asher. There were the sons of Jacob, who were born to him in Padan Aram. Jacob came home to his father Isaac and Mamre, near Kiriath Arba, that is, Hebron, where Abraham and Isaac had stayed. Isaac lived 180 years. Then he breathed his last and died, and was gathered to his people, old and full of years. And his sons Esau and Jacob buried him. That was chapter 35 in Genesis. Thank you. Happy Sunday, everybody.